Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. My name is Lucas and today we're going to be talking specifically about Framer and e-commerce. I actually want to do this video comparing two plugins that help you integrate Shopify into Framer. And I'm talking about Frameship being the first one, right? Frameship being a tool that I've been using for my past three clients actually. And it's my go-to tool because I trust this Framerverse tools I've been using. Framer Forms, I've used Thenti in the past, and I'm a big fan of Ryan, who is the creator of all of these tools. So I've been using Frameship a lot, but I actually, this tool, Framer Commerce, won Plugin of the Year for Framer. So I'm actually quite curious to see how this works. I've actually never used it. And today I want to kind of do like a, beginner's guide on Frameship and Framer Commerce. How the setup works, how the pricing works, what are the different resources that they both include, and so on and so forth. So, going back to Framer and its templates, there are quite a few templates being built that use either one of these plugins, either Frameship or Framer Commerce. And if we go to framer.university to the template trends, e-commerce is still number one with an overall of 110 templates and a search volume of almost 2K, meaning an 83 opportunity score, which is pretty good. That means that, you as a viewer, you as a creator, I'm pushing you guys to create more e-commerce templates. Not for sales, but for your actual personal brand, to create these real portfolio pieces that you can, sell to potential clients or show potential clients your capabilities, right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and start checking out both of these tools. Now, before we talk about the pricing details and how it works and setting it up, I want to see different examples that are being built with these tools, right? So I'm going to open some of these examples up. So this is a e-commerce template that was built with Frameship. I'm going to open this one up as well. It doesn't exist. So let's just open this one up, right? So we have these two from Frameship, and let's open up this one from Framer Commerce. Let's view the demo. And I've seen this one before. I really like it. I want to actually see this one. So, okay, perfect. So we got these two going up right now. Now, all right. So as you can see, we can start seeing, the overall design is really nice. This template creator, he's, quite famous in the famous world, in the Framer world, sorry. Hamza Azan. And I just want to go into one of these categories and check this out. So you can create a category list, obviously, because Frameship and Framer Commerce, they both sync your Shopify products via CMS, right? So you can create a CMS index page for the footwear, for example. That will be one, collection. And then we can click on one of these. And then you can start seeing, you can hover over the image to get like this zoom effect. You can select a shoe size. You can read information about the specific shoe, which I guess is different for other types of products. And then you can scroll down and see other types of things. You can see this testimonial. You can see other images, and then you can see, for example, this tropical plant. And instead of shoe sizes, it has different color variants, which is also nice. And we can add this to the cart, for example. And I added these shoes before to the cart. So I'm just gonna click on plus and just close this. And as you can see, we have two items in our cart. And let's just go somewhere else and maybe add this to the cart as well. Close. All right, now we have three. And what if we search? I'm gonna search for console. So this doesn't really work very nicely, but Okay, retro handheld console. I mean, it's a standard Framer search thing that searches through the collection. So let's just click on this, click on checkout. And I mean, it doesn't really work, but if you were to click on checkout, it would show you the collection of items, right? So let's just close this and let's do it with this one. So we can add to cart. Okay, and so this one is like a free version, so you can't really see. Okay, add to cart. Can't really see it. Okay, let's close this. Let's go over here. So this is Framer Commerce. You can see that they have this label. And this page has a really nice design, by the way. And this is one of their own templates. You can buy it for 80 bucks, I believe. So let's just choose a size and a color. There's none of these are available, okay? And add to the cart, only one left in stock. Okay, let's close this. Let's go get something for my wife. Maybe this cool pink. And let's get 5. Add to cart. Boom. Now let's go to checkout. And then in the checkout, basically, it works like this. It goes to Shopify and it asks for your contact, for your shipping method, for your payment method, and so on and so forth. And it has the items that you use. So basically, Frameship does the same. So it would kind of look like this as well. But what I'm curious about now is just how the setup would work. Let's just try one more. So this, I guess, is just for like one product. So we have a monthly subscription. Let's see how that works. And let's get the black one. Let's add this to the cart. And let's proceed to checkout. So we have monthly subscription, so 80 bucks every month. You can apply a discount code. Really cool. So this is straight in your Shopify store, right? And this is like a real brand, the Signals. Great. Kind of reminds me of like AG1. Anyways, all right, so we did that. I want to then go ahead and go to my Framer and open 2 projects, one for Frameship and one for Framer Commerce. So it would look something like this, where I have Frameship and I have Framer Commerce, right? Let's just close this. And we're going to go to our plugins and search for Frameship for the Frameship project. Press enter. And I am logged in. I'm just going to log out right now. And it's going to look like this, log in or sign up. And if we go to Framer Commerce, I'm going to do the same thing. So Framer Commerce. And we have something like this. So for here, I'm just going to click on sign up and do that sign in process. So it looks kind of like this, like you saw before. And now we go to Framer Commerce and let's click on sign up for free. I'm going to go ahead and sign up with my Google account. By the way, you can also sign up with X, which is interesting, or with your email. So let's do that with my Google account. And once we're signed up, it says you don't have a Framer Commerce store yet. So we can create a store. And it says down here, refresh list, manage sites, and log out. Okay, so we have that here and we have this here. And they both have as a call to action to connect our Shopify store. And as as you all realize this, we signed up for free, right? And that's actually a big point of using Framer Commerce and using Frameship, because they both offer a free version for creators exploring and testing stores. Exactly. And Frameship does the exact same thing. Frameship, it actually costs $80, but that's, if you want to actually remove the Frameship branding and actually test out the whole process. Now, I want to see how this works. It says up to 25 products. And I know that with Frameship, you can only sync 5 products with this free version. So that's actually something that is quite different between the two. It says publish to Framer domains. I guess we can also publish to Framer domains in Frameship. We got to see how that works. So we got the badge, that's, you know, and then we got the community support. Okay, so why pay for yet another subscription? We hate hidden fees, so our pricing is clear, transparent. So they have a one-time payment, by the way. And these guys, Framer Commerce, has different types of monthly payments. So you have up to 25 products. You can remove your badge and you can publish to your custom domain. So this is good for like a small store. And then this one would be more for a larger store that has, you know, 100 products and they sell subscriptions, so like monthly subscriptions. I don't know, Frameship doesn't really talk about the subscription element, but I'm interested in seeing how that works. Maybe we can make one of our products in our little Shopify store, my fake little Shopify store. We can make one of our products actually a subscription. So there's that with the pricing. Now we're back in Framer and let's just start connecting our Shopify to Frameship. So we need our Shopify store URL, and you can find that if you go to Google and if you go to our online store, it's somewhere here. So if you go here and click on preview, it's basically going to open this URL and you just copy this, go down to Framer, press paste, and then storefront API access token. So this is where you have to go back to Shopify and set up an app. So create an app and you go here to app development, create an app. Let's call this Frameship tutorial, create app. And then it's gonna create. Then you just have to configure a few things. I believe it's here. And you have to basically check a few things. So I believe this is not it. Let's see. Yes, it's this one. So we gotta check these. Check this one, and this one. So we can save this. Install our app, install. And you know, for the sake of this tutorial, it's gonna give me some secret key and you can steal it if you want. I'm just kidding, don't do that. And I'm gonna connect this and it says that our store has been connected. So now I'm guessing it says upgrade to pro. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I have, how many products do I have? I have 3 products and Frameship allows you to sync 5, I believe. So I'm gonna go back to Framer and I'm going to go here to my collections and import Frameship. I'm gonna put Frameship tutorial and see if this works. It says sync 3 products, upgrade to sync unlimited products. You can sync 3 products for free. So it's not even 5, it's 3. Okay, so title, slug, description, media, price, compared price, collections, tags, product type. So it gives you this nice overview before you actually sync the thing. So let's sync our products. And we have our different products. We have the title, we have the slug, we have the description, we have the image, we have the price, and so on and so forth. And if we wanted to edit one of these, what we'd have to do is go back to our Shopify products and basically change the things. So we can change the price, for example. We can change the weight. I don't even think that's important. We can add more colors, color variants, for example. And yeah, so that's with Frameship. We have our, sync done with Frameship. Now I want to do the same thing with Framer Commerce. So I'm going to click on here, create a store, and it's going to open a link in the browser. So I'm just going to continue with Google. And once I'm signed in, it basically says my stores and it gives me a demo store. And it says it's free. And this is basically the store token and the demo store. So if I just go like this, I have like these. Yes, the logo on your Shopify checkout will redirect to your Framer site. Okay, so we have like this Shopify demo store. Okay, so I'm just interested. Let's see if I go back to Framer. And I go to CMS. Is it as straightforward? I'm just curious. Framer Commerce tutorial. Let's log in. So I'm going to do this again. So I'm authenticated. Let's just click on this demo store, connect, and then basically it says Shopify items, all items. So we can filter by vendor. Interesting. We can connect your custom metadata fields exactly as created on Shopify. So we can do something like this. Framer editable fields. Okay, we can add like a new editable field, just like Frameship had with a plain text, for example. And then we can sync the products. And let's see. So we have 12 synced products in this case. So we have field day jersey, and then we have this test, which we just added, that we can basically sync. So I want to open them, and I see the difference between the two. So it looks neater in Frameship, to be very honest. It looks neater. I mean, I do have only one type of image. These guys have different images. I only have one type of image for my product. But in terms of the variants, okay, I mean, we have these variants down here, which is also kind of funky looking. We have the product ID. Do we have that in Frameship as well? Yes, over here. And yeah, interesting. Okay, so we got that. But I actually want to, sync my own store here. So not use this demo store. I'm going to add my own store, and I'm going to call it Framer Commerce Tutorial. And my Shopify domain name is this one. So let's do this. And Shopify storefront API key. So if we go back and we do this create app again, so app development, and I'm going to create a new one called Framer Commerce Tutorial. Create app. And then we're going to just do the same thing as the other one. So I'm going to configure the storefront API scopes, check on all of these. Press save. I might be wrong in these checks. You might want to check. Ryan Hayward has a good video on this in setting up Frameship. We might have to do this as well. So let me just save this. And then install apps. Install. Let's see when it's done. Boom. Let's get this. Let's go over here and .com. Okay. Create store. Okay, so now it's connected. So now what we can do, we can check down here, and let's actually go back to Framer. And let's go to our Framer Commerce one. Let's delete this guy. And let's import a new one. So we're going to call this Framer Commerce Tutorial, create. And then let's sync products. It should sync I don't know why it's still syncing the old ones. I'm going to actually delete this old store because I don't need it. So delete store, cancel plan. And we have this one. And refresh. We want to go back to Framer and just make sure that everything is working fine. So let's log in. Okay, so I'm logged in. Let's click on this, which is the one that we created, connect. And now Framer Commerce has added a custom code snippet to your site. Perfect. So now it's like officially connected. Okay, so we got that running for our next step, but let's just go back to our CMS and let's import our Framer Commerce tutorial products and sync products, and we have our 3. Perfect. So we have them looking good. So now this initial step is done, and we kind of have a good understanding of how that worked, right? So let's just go back here and open both of the plugins for both. So for Frameship and for Framer Commerce, and boom, we are ready. It gives me like this green light. Here it just says upgrade to Pro, but we have a little, navigation here to see sections, see components, see templates, and here we have something similar. We have components, templates, and store settings, right? And then we have educational resources. So it's quite similar, right? It's a quite similar navigation and setup process. So in order to get started, I actually want to see the different resources or templates or components that each one has to offer, right? Again, we're all in the free version right now. I haven't paid for any of these. So let's go to Frameship first and see, okay, we got different sections. We have a cart, product page, variant buttons, product list, image gallery, and we have components, 17 overall. And some of them are cart components, interesting, and some of them are product page. And the first thing that I kind of noticed is that it's kind of hard to know how to start. And then we have this e-commerce template. So I'm actually gonna click on this and get template for free. And then it opens another project for me, which is interesting. While that loads, I'm gonna do the same thing here for Framer Commerce. Check out the different components that they have to offer. Let me move my camera like this. And we have product, purchase button, quantity selector, variant size, price compare, price discounts, selling plans, stock status, inventory counter, attribute input, variant image, slideshow, and gallery. So, and then here we have also different card components. I think Frameship has more card components. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and we have 2, 4, 6, 8. What's the difference between the two? That's what I'm kind of curious. So we have close cart, remove item, cart overlay trigger, cart counter. I think Frameship also has a cart counter, yeah. Cart product card, cart state. So these are a little bit more technical, and I think that the Frameship components are a little bit easier to understand, coming from a designer point of view, right? Promo progress bar, card cleared. This is, good. This one is interesting. Promo progress bar, add $50 to unlock free shipping. Okay, this is interesting that Frameship doesn't have, I guess. Okay, so they have pretty much a lot of different components. They also have this currency selector, which is great. Frameship doesn't seem to have that. So let's go back outside of the components. Let's go to templates. And we have different templates. We have this one, and this one. And I'm going to view this one. I know that some of these are free, some of them are paid. And by the way, this is a beautiful design. I really like it. So let's go back to Framer and let's click on Get Template. Okay, you get it for free. Let's click on this one. Let's just check it out. Also beautiful, right? Very nice design, very smooth. Let's go back to Framer, get template. Okay, this one is going to be paid. This is $80. So we do get one free template and 2 paid templates. So that's good to know. So Claro is going to be paid, and Origin is going to also be paid. Offsite is going to be free. So let's just copy the offsite one to our account. And let's open it up in our Framer app. So from a first perspective, if we compare both of these templates, I really like the Framer Commerce template much more. I mean, it's really nice. It's gorgeous. It's very clean design. Frameship one is also nice, but I think it's more, you know, of a standard design. But this one is just very clean. I mean, the designer that made this did a great job. Let's just put it like that. A lot of work into these stock images as well. I'm gonna press play here. We do have some nice image effects here. It looks kind of empty, the design. These don't really make so much sense, right? These are like repeated. This one seems more complete. So that's really looking really nice, I have to say. So what I would do actually is I would go ahead and let's remove these. We don't have to start from scratch, but I want to go ahead and connect Frameship or Framer Commerce to this one with my account. So let me log in, and I want to connect Frameship to this one. So let me do that. Let me first log in, because I think it's easier if we use these finished templates and then add our products and our design based off of this template instead of just starting from scratch. So let me just sign in. So after signing in, I mean, I feel that with Frameship, the sign-in process is easier than with Framer Commerce. You have to like pretty much always sign in, I guess, with Framer Commerce, because the session like always expires somehow. But it's just a little thing. So now I want to just check out the CMS here. So we have different categories, and here we have just these. Now, what I want to do is the following. I want to delete these collections. Well, actually I have to delete product pages home. Let's just add then our Frameship tutorial section, create, and let's sync in our products. So we have our 3. Okay, so now this is syncing in actually products from another place. So that's quite interesting. I tried to sync in my Shopify products, but we have to do that setup again. So where can we do that? Project settings. And then we want to disconnect Shopify store, confirm. Okay, no, we don't want to copy this. Let's just remove this. Okay, let me connect my Shopify. So I'm going to put my Shopify store URL, which is this one. Let's go back to Shopify, to Framer. Let's get this API. So we have to do that again. Actually, not this one. Let's go to the other one. And get this. Go back to Framer. Now it's connected. Now we can go and delete this. And we can add Frameship tutorial, create, sync, and now it brings up our cups. Perfect. Our little Shopify products. Okay, now let's do the same here. Let's add my Framer Commerce products. And let's sync our products. And it brings in our cups. So it's actually easier to start with a template from Framer Commerce than with Frameship. If you're, if you're just switching projects, like project pages like I did right now. So overall, I would say that this Framer Commerce template is actually much nicer. And if you can, work with this, I really like this. So here we can kind of see the types of collections that these are. So we can switch this to be our Framer Commerce tutorial. Boom, it would look like this. And then if we had more, you can do Framer Commerce tutorial and boom, it would look like this. So this is basically how you would set this up, right? And let's just do the same thing here. So instead of these collections, instead of this CMS collection, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this Frameship tutorial and boom, it's also easy here. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this little setup tutorial, this little Frameship versus Framer Commerce setup tutorial. I learned a lot while doing this as well. I didn't know quite a few things about Framer Commerce, but now I do, and it's a pretty cool tool. I think I'm going to use it for my next e-commerce website. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I'd love to help. And again, if you want to actually learn how to build e-commerce websites, I have a course down in the description below. It's a bootcamp that involves e-commerce where you can learn really the ins and outs of Frameship in specific. So if you're interested in that, check that out below. And hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.